Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be doing a case-based question from the Cbse sample paper 2025-26. Let's look at the question. A group of class 10 students goes to picnic during winter holidays. The position of three friends, Aman, Kirti and Chahat, are shown by the points P, Q and R. Find the distance between P and R. Okay, so let's solve the first part to the question. We know that the coordinates of P from the figure is 2, 5. Coordinates of Q from the figure is 4, 4. Coordinates of R is 8, 3. Okay, so in order to find the distance PR, we can use something called the distance formula, which is given by x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. And since we are using P and R, we have to take the values of x1, x2, y1, y2 from these coordinates. Okay, so we know that x2 is equal to 8, x1 is 2, y2 is equal to 3 and y1 is equal to 5. So distance PR is equal to root of 8 minus 2 the whole square plus 3 minus 5 the whole square, which is equal to root of 6 squared plus minus 2 squared, which is root of 36 plus 4, which is equal to root 40, or that's 2 root 10. Okay, now in the second part to the question, they're asking is Q the midpoint of PR? Justify by finding the midpoint of PR. Okay, so let's find the midpoint of PR using the midpoint formula. Now midpoint of PR is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, and we have written out the values for x1, x2, y1, y2, etc. from in the previous section. Okay, so let's substitute the values. That is equal to 2 plus 8 by 2 and 5 plus 3 by 2. Which gives you 10 by 2, 8 by 2, which is equal to 5, 4. Now here they've given the coordinates of Q as 4, 4. Right? See, we've found out the coordinates of Q by looking at the image as 4, 4. But we got the midpoint of PR as 5, 4. Okay, so but the coordinates of Q is 4, 4. Therefore, Q is not the midpoint of PR. Okay, let's do the third question A part. Let's look at the question. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from P and Q. Okay, so they're asking you to find a point on the x-axis. Let me take that point as A, x, 0. And P and Q we know is P is 2, 5 and Q we know is 4, 4. And we want to find the coordinates of point A. Now since A is equidistant from P and Q, we know that PA is equal to QA. Let's find PA by using distance formula. It's x minus 2 the whole square plus 0 minus 5 the whole square, and that's equal to root of QA, which is x minus 4 the whole square plus 0 minus 4 the whole square. So let me square both sides and let me open this up with a minus b the whole squared identity. So x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 5 squared minus 5 squared gives me 25 is equal to x squared minus 8x plus 16 plus minus 4 the whole squared is 16 again. Okay, let me cancel out the x squared terms. So I would get 8x minus 4x plus 29 is equal to 32. So that's 4x is equal to 32 minus 29. 4x is equal to 3, or x is equal to 3 by 4. So coordinates of A is equal to 3 by 4, 0. Okay, now let's look at the OR part. In question B, they've said that let S be a point which divides the line joining PQ in the ratio 2:3. Find the coordinates of S. Okay, so the OR part. Okay, so they've said that this point S divides PQ in the ratio 2:3. Coordinates of P we know is 2, 5 and coordinates of Q we know is 4, 4. And we can find the coordinates of S using section formula. Using section formula, which is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, now m1 we know is 2 and m2 we know is equal to 3 because that's the ratio that's given, 2:3. x1 we know is 2, x2 we know is 4, y1 is 5 and y2 is equal to 4. Where did I get these values from? These are the x and the y coordinates of points P and Q respectively. Okay, so that's equal to, now coordinates of S I can find by substituting these values. So 2 into 4 plus 3 into 2 divided by 2 plus 3. I've just substituted the values in this formula. Okay, and comma 2 into 4 plus 3 into 5 divided by 2 plus 3. So that's going to be equal to 8 plus 6 by 5, comma 8 plus 15 by 5, which is 14 by 5, comma 23 by 5. So coordinates of S is 14 by 5, comma 23 by 5. If you have a math question that you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to do a video just for you. Also, if you like my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.